All right, welcome back to the Sands Show. I'm Tori Sands here, joined with my lovely co-host, Miss Diamond from 7mileradio.com. I also got to say congratulations to you, graduating soon from Mary Grove College. Yeah. You got a bachelor's, girl.
Yes. It hasn't really yet, but
oh, well, when I perform at your party.
And we're going to be partying. We're going to be partying with Miss Diamond, of course, on the east side.
How you doing?
But I ain't going to tell y'all where it's at, because, it's invite only.
Only if you comment at the bottom of this video, I might tell you.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're going to want to comment because you're going to want to invite. Just let me know.
Okay.
Performances by
Rock Store.
Yeah, Cyrus, King Zodus.
How you doing, y'all? It's good to be here.
I
love y'all.
Working on your CD.
Yes, I'm working on my album.
Your debut.
Yes, my debut. I used to messing with a little music back in the day, but now that I'm doing a lot, now that I'm doing my multimedia personality thing, I really want to show people that, no matter if you're homosexual, straight, whatever, whoever you are, you can still be talented in many diverse fields.
Oh, there's so many that don't talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true.
And I'm not going to be rapping about shit I don't know about. I'm really going to be using lyrical talent and not rapping about killing and shooting hoes and going to the club, putting my Gucci bandana in the air and waving around. Well, although you might hear me say that.
But you know that. Well, that's what's up. Of course, in the performance.
Yes, I'm performing at this party. Very good time.
And make sure y'all look out for LaBelle and Mafia too from Hitman. It's coming soon.
Yes.
Also, we got Geronimo. What's up? How you doing?
Peachy Keen as always.
Peachy Keen. Yeah, any projects coming up for you?
Well, I just got done with my opera workshop performance.
And I heard you smashed it.
Yes, I slayed all the people.
Oh, all right.
One of the compliments I got, these three ladies came up to me after the show. They were like, "We did not expect that voice out of you. You came in there, and it took 3 of those guys to equal your voice."
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a great judge.
It's opera.
Yeah.
You don't hold back when you do opera.
Okay. And we definitely, I know, like the schedules kind of conflict, but we gotta definitely get out there and see.
Yeah, we do.
But I'm performing at the DSO coming up this Saturday, and then again at the end of May.
Okay. Well, we'll definitely look out for you. Make sure you check them out.
And Geronimo on Facebook,
Yep.
so you can figure out those dates and let him know if you can be there or not.
Okay. And we got Crystal, C. Hall.
You're lying.
Okay. Chris, you got anything coming up? I know the Hitman thing going on too.
Yeah, we got the Hitman coming up soon.
She's the first lady of the Hitman.
We also got Soul Sisters coming up. That's in Ferndale. We got the wine tastings coming up. Also,
look out for her future fashion show.
Yeah,
I will be walking on that runway, baby.
June 18th, Fashion First, coming to the Whitney. So watch out for that.
Well, we definitely
support us. TheSanzSHO and the Hitman will be there.
Now, definitely, Lindaris got the Focus One Entertainment. So you guys make sure you look out for that.
Lindaris will be shooting my music video too for the first single on to the next one. It's gonna be hot. You're gonna really like it.
Okay, and of course, for all your promotional needs, of course, we got Kelly D's.
Kelly perfection. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So listen, we want to get back into the conversation that we're talking about domestic violence, abuse. Of course, did you guys know that within the last year, 7% of American women, which would be like 3.9 million, who are married or living with someone as a couple, were physically abused, and 37%, which is 20.7 million, were verbally or emotionally abused by their spouse or partner.
Wow.
That's crazy. Pretty insane. So that leads us into our next email that we got from a young lady by the name of Lisa. Lisa, she says that she's a big fan of The Sands Show. She's 43 years old. She's a mother of 3 boys, and she's been married twice, and her current husband is an alcoholic. Mm-hmm. He's out of control, and when he drinks, I even suggested that we seek counseling together so that he doesn't feel as though he's got to go through it alone, of course. He tells me counseling is for psychos and that we're perfectly fine, but he breaks things in our home. He calls me out of my name and has even threatened my sons. I'm afraid to leave because there's no telling what he'll do. And she also further says that the fact of the matter is that I still love him and I want to make things work out, but I'm afraid that if he doesn't get the help he needs to stop drinking, that he's gonna do something he'll later regret. He's not quite the same person when he drinks. He's a good guy until he hits the bottle. Can you please tell me what you think I should do? Lisa.
Lisa, bless you for reaching out to us. I want to say I'm sorry for your situation. I respect you for, having the guts, because a lot of people, and this is what the thing that gets me is a lot of people go through it and will not say a word, and they'll lie to their friends about it, and they'll lie to their family about it. And it takes a death, God forbid. I'm not saying it's going to kill you. I'm just saying it takes something like that to happen for people to start asking questions. And for you to reach out to us, step one, very good. Step two, you need to realize that your life is more important, and your children's lives are more important than your love for him. Because I understand, as somebody who was in a relationship, as somebody who wanted to be in a relationship with somebody, even though they had problems, and you didn't want to be the type of person who just gave up. No one wants to be the one in the relationship who gave up or just walked out on the person. But there's times, and I've actually been posting this on my Facebook status, you got to go hard, you got to go for self. You have to care about you and you only, because when you start caring about other people, especially if you care about somebody as much as you do and you love him, love makes you do really stupid things. And we, myself, C. Hall, and Miss Diamond, we're just talking about Eve's song. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Eve, she's a rapper. It's a song called Love is Blind, and love is very, very blind. And love will make you do things that you would not ordinarily do. And I'm not saying that you're doing stupid things. All I'm saying is you have to take back, you got to step back and realize who is more important in this situation: your happiness, your safety, your welfare, your children's welfare, or you having a man by your side. You can do bad by yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need.
You know what? I just want to piggyback off that. One thing I would say in just learning and growing up and everything, love is never gonna hurt you. It's never gonna be painful.
It's never gonna remind you of the
It's
bad things you do.
It's never gonna remind you of bad things. So if you feel all those things, I'm not, completely saying that. Of course, not wiping out the fact that you don't love him, but love is not those things. Love is not supposed to hurt, and I'm gonna take it to a religious aspect. Many people don't take it that way. Take it religiously. Love is of God. Love is of Jesus. And I don't know who you believe in, but I know I'm a Christian and I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. So I know that love to me is him. And that's not going to hurt me. And that's not going to be painful to me. And those things that I'm feeling is not of love for me. So basically, what Cyrus was saying is that love is blind. Love will definitely take over your mind. It's going to put that shield over you. And it's going to completely let you see white and nothing else.
You're going to selectively see.
Right, and you're going to selectively see the things that you are. Or you're going to make excuses for it. Pretty much. You're going to make excuses for it. So, just thinking on that aspect is that love should never make you feel the way that you're feeling. If you feel that way, that's not love, sweetie.
This is almost like, I'm sorry.
It's not love.
No, I was just going to say that often I think that people can change. I think that situations can change with a little bit of prayer. But sometimes we don't often see the monsters for who we are if we don't physically see it.
Right.
So I know this might be a little alternative, but if you show him who he is, maybe secretly tape him while he's drunk.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
And then when he's sober and he's loving and he's that wonderful man that you show him. Baby, I want to show you something.
Hold the
You
mirror.
can sit him down, and then maybe if he see himself raging and scaring the kids and going off, he might feel a little bad and he might want to seek a little bit of help because he don't see himself when he is that monster, when he is drinking. He don't see that right now.
You know what? I'm so sorry to interrupt you on that, but that's a good point because we use this motto at my job. A girlfriend of mine at my job told me that one of her friends used this motto where she would sit and she would listen to the person's problems and they would talk about how they had NSFs and overdrafts and everything. And she would sit there and she would listen to them. And then she would verbally say everything that they said back to her. She would say everything to them, exactly what they said to her back to them. And they would say, well, maybe you're right. Oh my God. I didn't think about that. So that's a good point. Is that if you flip it.
Okay. Well, look, we're gonna finish this right after the break. We had to get to a quick intermission. We'll be right back with more. Leave your comments below this video if you guys want to chime in on the conversation.
Make sure you
We'll be right back here at The SanzSHO.
subscribe.